Alright, y'all, so I've been hip to this surgery for a while, but I never really spoke about it. But there is a surgery that some men have started to get that can increase your height. And it's a pretty crazy surgery. I mean, some people have been able to grow up to 6 or 7 inches in height. I mean, there was even a dude who went viral on TikTok for going from 5'5" to 6 feet because of this surgery. And that's like, what, like 7 inches? He grew 7 inches from this one surgery. And I know for all the shorties out there, all the short people out there, that sounds great. That sounds amazing, right? You can finally grow some. You don't have to look up at every person you talk to. You can finally ride all the rides at the amusement park. You can finally go on all the water slides. You can finally get the peanut butter at the top of the shelf. You know, you walk in the room, everybody looks at you like, oh my God, you're so tall. But this is just my personal opinion. If you're a short dude, don't get mad at me for saying it. I mean, but like, what you gonna do anyway? You short. But I really do not think that this is a good thing for short people. I don't think short men should be getting this surgery. And I know I might sound a little biased because I'm 6'3", so I would never really need or want a surgery like this. I'm already tall as it is, and I really don't want or need to be any taller. Plane rides are bad enough. I done said that plenty of times on here. I don't need to be taller. But I really don't think this surgery will be that rewarding in the long run. I don't think these short dudes are really gonna get what they expect to get out of this surgery. But before we get into that, let's talk about how the surgery actually work. So what happens is the bones in your legs will be cut. Then metal pins or screws are placed through the skin and into the bone. Pins are placed above and below the cut in the bone. Stitches are used to close the wound. Then a metal device is attached to the pins in the bone. It will be used later to very slowly over months pull the cut bone apart. This widens the space between the ends of the cut bone that will fill in with new bone. And then after about 6 months to a year, the space in between your cut bone will be filled in with a new bone, and then all the metal pins and rods and screws and all that stuff, they'll take all that stuff out your legs. But now that we know how it works, I'm gonna explain to you why I think this surgery is really not all that worth it, and it might be a mistake if you really go down this path. Because one thing is, like, the recovery for this is 6 months to a year, which is a really long time to be recovering from a surgery, especially for your leg, because now you gotta relearn how to walk. Now that you're 6-7 inches taller, you gotta completely relearn how to walk, completely relearn how to use your legs and all that shit. And there's also a lot of risks to this surgery, obviously, like there is with any surgery. And some of these risks can include bone growth restriction, which may cause short height. Bruh, how could a risk be? Come on, bruh. May cause short height. The reason anybody getting this is because they short as it is. Alright, but also bone infection, injury to blood vessels, poor bone healing, and nerve damage. A lot of shit you can't really come back from. I mean, plus, like, if it takes 6 months to a year to recover from this surgery, then you're probably not working. Because, like, if you can't even walk, how you gonna get to a car, drive your car to work, come into the building, sit down, go to your meetings, do all that type of stuff? Or especially if you got like a blue collar job, you definitely not working, because you can't lift no heavy objects to use the machinery if you can't move your damn legs. I guess like if you worked in an office and you were in a wheelchair, somebody could wheel your ass up to work or some shit. But it's like, you really want to do that for a whole year just to be a few inches taller, bro? I mean, I guess you could wear some stilts or something. Like, do you honestly have 6 months to a year to just fuck off just so you can be 3, 4, 5 inches taller? I mean, if it's that worth it, then I guess, you know, you can live at your mom's house for a good 8 months or something, I guess, if she let you in. Plus, you're spending weeks and weeks and weeks at a time in the hospital because, like I said, you can't walk. You probably can't even stand. You know, but honestly, I think for some people who really just want it that bad, shit like that is really not gonna matter. You know, the pain and all that stuff, that's not gonna matter to those people. And let's just be real. We all know the real reason dudes getting this surgery is for the bitches. Like, it has to be for the bitches. Y'all niggas want to get bitches. So y'all like, damn, what do girls like? Tall dudes. Oh, let me put all these metal rods in my legs so I can be taller. And I get it, right? But I will say this. being tall isn't some automatic chick magnet, right? Like, it ain't gonna be girls all over your arms because you taller, bro. Like, it's just not how it works. If you're not on point, being tall is gonna mean nothing. I've seen a lot of very tall dudes who are weird, so girls didn't like them regardless. Like, now, if you a pretty likable dude and you tall, you know, that the height add points to it. But at the same time, I really don't think height is that much of a determinant factor all the time, because I've seen plenty of short dudes out here getting all types of girls. Like, I really think it's just a mentality thing. Some of y'all niggas think you have to be tall to get girls. I don't know why, because you can't even control height as it is on your own, right? You gotta go get some surgery, sticking metal all types of ways up your body. And like, to me, this surgery is kind of like almost a BBL or a breast surgery for dudes, because it's just like dudes trying to increase their sexual attractiveness, so they go get their height surgery so they can be taller, just like the girl who wants to be more attractive. So she goes down and gets a BBL or gets her titties done or Botox, whatever. But like, it's just not good. Like, all these cosmetic surgeries are not really good for your body, and it just really shows how insecure you are about your body. Because like, I mean, let's be real, if you got a good body, do you really want to go get surgeries? Like, why would you want to do that? Because you're clearly insecure about it. Now with girls, I can't really say I understand, because I mean, if you want a big butt, you can just go to the gym, right? Like, certain things about girls, they can change without having to go get surgeries. But like dudes, I can kind of understand with the height. You can't control your height, but at the same time, like I said, you can do other things to make yourself more attractive anyway. And it's like, height's really not gonna matter if you are a weirdo or a loser. If you're a tall loser, girls are just gonna be unattractive to you just as much as some short dude. Like, it's not gonna matter. Like, but besides all the attractiveness part, this is, to me, it's just not a good surgery anyway, because you gotta relearn how to walk and all that stuff, and having all that metal in your body and your legs, to me, is just not really very safe. Plus, you can never get back to that 100% mobility in your legs. Your legs, you can never go back to that 100% ever. You might be lucky to get 70 or 80 at the maximum, but you can never go back to that 100%, which, why would I purposely put myself at a disadvantage? Plus, you gotta learn how to do walking and stuff. Like, what if you needed to run or some shit? Like, you gonna be like, hey bro, don't come after me, I just got my height surgery, man, I can't really move. Like what the plus, another thing that I was thinking about is, like, if they stretching your bones out, right, they making your bones longer or whatever they're doing so that you can be taller, how does that affect the muscle in your legs? Because your muscle and the tendons and the nerves and all that stuff are all around the bones on your legs. So like, if you didn't stretch your legs out even more, like you stretch the bones of your legs out so you can be taller, how does that affect the muscle in your legs? Like, how does that work? How does all that happen? Like, we need some type of explanation for that. And then think about when you getting older and your body breaking down, your muscles getting weak. How is all that? I mean, imagine all that knee and joint pain. How does that affect your joints? Bro, this is all, like, all this stuff needs to be told. Like, I don't understand, like, how this is gonna be a thing. Plus, your body might look weird anyway, because, well, I can say, at least for myself, taller people tend to have, you know, longer arms, or their torso might be longer or whatever, and like, your legs don't be on point. They gonna look tall, right? But like, if you got long leg with this short nigga body on top, like, I mean, I don't know, man, that's gonna look pretty weird. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, plus most people probably not getting this surgery anyway, because it costs between $40,000 to $70,000, which for most people is their yearly salary. And like, I mean, unless you saving up your entire yearly salary to spend to get a few inches taller, I mean, is it really that worth it? I mean, maybe, I just don't know. Like I said, I could be speaking from a biased point because I'm already tall. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. And if you short, let me know if you would get the surgery. Am I tripping? Am I biased because I'm already tall? Blah, blah, blah. If you got a problem with what I'm saying. But I mean, like I said before, what are you going to do about it? You're short anyway. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit it with a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Turn on post notifications of this video. On our road to 1,000 subscribers. Like and sub so we can get there. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribing. And I'm out though. Catch you guys next time.